So, does fake news are an invention, a new invention of our generation? Supposedly not. We're going to bring a story that's Korach in our Parashat Korach, made up totally against Moshe and Aaron. Korach said like that: I got a neighbor, a lady, she's a widow. She's a very poor widow and she got 2 girls. What did this poor widow did to try to break the starvation of her and her girls? She bought a field to try to grow some vegetables and fruits. And don't forget, we're speaking that right now we are in the desert with the clouds and all the miracles and everything. Who had fields? But never mind. Right away Moshe Rabbeinu came to this widow and warned her from the prohibition of kla'aim, mixed seeds, not to plant together and not to plow with the donkey and the axe together. When the time of harvest came, Moshe Rabbeinu came back and he said, don't forget to give the present for the poor, the edge of the fields, etc. After the harvest, when she was able to eat something, Moshe Rabbeinu came back again and he said, don't forget to give a truma to my brother, the Kohen Aaron, and a tithe, 10th, to me, the Levi. This poor old lady, she understands it's complicated and not simple. She decided to sell the field and buy 2 sheep, not goats, sheep, and to share the wool and make warm clothes to her daughters. Came Aaron HaKohen and said, don't forget, the first sharing, the Kohanim should get, I should get it. She was fed up. She said, it's too hard for me. What I'm going to do? At least I'm going to slaughter these 2 sheep and me and my daughters can eat. Came Aaron again and said, don't forget to give the presents for the Kohen, for the priest, the Zroa, the cheeks, the Keiva. And after all of those sort of stringencies, Korach continued saying of Moshe and Aaron, this widow died. For sure, this story was never happened, and all the words of Korach are nonsense. Who had a field in the any field in the desert? And who was a poor in the desert? We had the man from Shamayim. The clothes never got ruined. Water from the well, clouds covering and making us a beautiful weather. But doesn't make a difference if the story is true. The main thing is the goal. Crooked people, we don't want you anymore. We're gonna grab the control in the government. And bottom line, Korach, we know he was a billionaire. Why didn't he help to his widow, poor lady? Exactly as the example of a certain guy. He was going in Purim so happy and excited. His friend asked him, why are you so happy? He said, I just found a true poor person to be able to fulfill the mitzvah of give money to poor in Purim. And his friend asked him, so what did you do? Where this guy is? He said, don't worry, I'm keeping it for the next year. And also here, Korach. Okay, the neighbor, she died. So what? At least I got a new good picture for the newspaper. And a great slogan for his campaign he find, right? Ki kol ha'eda kolam kedushim. All the assembly are holy. Supposedly he want to take care of Klal Israel. But the only thing he wants is his own honor for himself. Exactly as his words. He was screaming on Moshe and Aaron. Lama titnasu? Why you, Moshe and Aaron, patronize on Klal Israel? Everybody are holy. But what he wants to do? Grab the control. Grab the honor that he's screaming of them. Why are you getting it? Bottom line, fake news is not a new thing. And for sure, that each one of us must be very careful when we're judging our environment. Are we not right now infected with hypocrisy, lie to ourselves, and we fool ourselves? The only truth is the truth of the Holy Torah. And we need to follow our rabbis until Moshe Rabbeinu and the acceptance of the Torah. Don't fool yourself. Have a beautiful Shabbat, meaningful Shabbat. And don't forget, don't listen to the news, because most of it, if not all of it, is fake. Shabbat Shalom, Nachat Ruach Klal Israel, Parashat Korach.